we can fix the minimum wage so it can never get outpaced ever again. My name's Renee, and this is episode 1 of my Build a Better World series, where I explore unconventional ways to make the world suck less. So to prevent the minimum wage from constantly lagging behind what people actually need to survive, the federal government should issue guidelines on how the state or county or even city level should be setting their minimum wage. And a couple of years ago, I actually proposed that that should be directly tied to the cost of housing in an area. So really basically, you take the average cost of housing and determine how much money somebody would need to take home every month for that cost to be 1/4 of their take-home pay for a full-time employed 40 hours per week employee. And that is now the minimum wage of that area. I even came up with a unit system to account for the difference between 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, etc. And you can find that whole system in my write-up. I'll also talk about implementation of this so that we can still protect small business owners so they're not going from paying somebody $10 an hour to $38 an hour overnight, because that would put out a lot of small businesses. But I think the big impact of this is how much it would incentivize people first policies. When affordable housing becomes the benchmark for business growth, then your lawmakers have to put that forward. They have to care about that more than they currently do. And we might see policies restricting large corporations buying up a lot of the single family homes. We might see policies making it easier for first time home buyers so they can drive that number down. We might see policies investing in or giving tax breaks to people who do affordable housing builds, things like that. And I think on a wider scale, there's probably a lot of applications where the federal government, instead of issuing a rule, issues a way a rule is to be figured out, while the states and towns and counties actually figure out how that's going to apply to their specific situation. I'll add my older videos to the playlist as well so you can check them out, but let me know if you think this could work, and let me know what's wrong with the policy and why it wouldn't work.